So this one is pretty long, so are you guys ready?
Alright.
Yeah, I think this is a good one. Yep, what?
So for the past 2 years, I have had a crush on my department manager. It was a denial crush to begin with, but it turned into hardcore feelings. For those 2 years, I kind of thought we had something. Like everyone was pointing it out, asking if we were together, both of us denying it. We would talk a lot at work, like every day after my shift, lots of jokes, goofing around, sexual innuendos included. We would catch onto each other's mannerisms and would be able to look at each other and know what the other was thinking. Like everyone kept saying we acted differently around each other in a good way. What kept me from confessing was the rule that managers could not be in a relationship with those under them. I accepted this and stayed quiet. Recently, he got transferred to another store, and I may have chickened out and confessed to him on his last day via text. I choked when I tried to say it in person. He never responded, but other coworkers who knew said he walked past them after the incident with a smug smile look on his face. I've seen him a few times here and there after, but have been too scared to approach him. I want to know how he feels too, but I'm too scared to ask. Should I ask? I saw him recently, but it felt like he was avoiding me. But every time I glanced his way, he was looking in my direction too, but would look away as soon as I would glance. Should I take this silence as his answer, or continue to be optimistic about the whole situation?
Take steps.
I can't
quite
play
a
Mario Kart with you
situation.
guys. I don't know what to tell
Yo,
you.
holy shit.
I would.
Well,
But only thing
I
say-
just
sounds
ask
like
them.
I was gonna say it sounds like you give the same answer to everything, but just go up and ask them. Like you said you chickened out. Well, it's time to chicken the fuck up and just go
well,
ask
they
them.
said that they told them by accident or like it slipped, and now they're acting like weird, but they still think that they might be interested because every time they look over, like they're looking in their direction. You know what I mean?
You mentioned if he's been transferred to another store, then
Should be easier to.
yeah, wouldn't they have
Yeah,
more
it's
leeway?
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Because they're not working at the same store anymore.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
This is a different thing.
Well, I'm gonna play Smash because I can't play Mario Kart because it keeps disconnecting me. And if this disconnects me as well, I'm just gonna sit here and stare at everybody. I don't fucking care. I can't even get into the fucking game. This is dumb. Fucking stupid.
The only
I'm
answer
gonna go
I can
rage
give
at this
you,
instead.
only answer I can give you is really can't just go ask him. Like I said, you chickened out the first time around, so man the fuck up this time around, and that's the only way you'll ever get your answer. I mean, until then you're just gonna sit there and
Just
glance at each
wonder.
other back and forth.
It's like
And
what
wonder
everybody
if it
tells you growing up. If you have questions, ask.
You have this false optimism the entire time. You never will know. And the only way you'll ever know is either A, if he approaches you, or B, if you approach him. So you've been fucking love stalking this person for 2 years. Just fucking do it.
Yo,
Fucking do it.
if this disconnects, I'm gonna go fucking open Mario Maker from Play Asia, and I'm just gonna fucking play Mario Maker. This is bullshit.
Okay.
I've never played Mario Maker day in my life, but god damn it, we're gonna do it tonight because this is ridiculous. This is fucking stupid. I'm just gonna go rage real quick at Smash. Yo, I should take more drinks and then I should play Smash.
That is
Yeah.
is that a good idea?
It's a
No.
great idea.
Fuck yeah, y'all! It's a fucking great idea.
No.
I haven't played Smash in like 2 months though, so.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
This ought to be real. I'm about to get, yo, I'm gonna fucking get embarrassed, bro. Alright. That's
Make it
fine. I'm
breathe up,
fucking,
man. I know how that feels.
I'm the fucking greatest player there's ever.
The
No, never
greatest,
mind.
the greatest
That
alive.
even hit
is
me.
trying so hard right now, most since you started.
I'm doing
Nathan,
horribly
can
in
you, like,
this one.
not,
What?
Nathan got his ass beat last time. He had 40. I had 48 points. This man had 39.
Yeah, because you got
Who the-
last
who
decade
should I
No,
play?
shut up,
A
Nathan.
little-
I did better,
3
dude.
times. You
I did better. You're
Where'd you go
just
to ask a
jealous.
question?
You're
Go to my
jealous.
Twitter and
I'm not
then go to the
You're
tweet that I
jealous.
retweeted from,
Mario
from
Kart,
Vegas
bro.
Jamie.
Yeah,
Oh
it's,
my
it's first
God.
come, first
Calendar.
serve though, and we have like over 100 questions right now. We have almost
Next
143. This question says, how do I confront my mom about smoking? I'm a runner, and I believe it's damaging my lungs and obviously risking her life with cancer. She says her smoking is caused by the stress.
Yeah.
Is it by the
Yeah,
stress
it's by.
her 4 kids cause her, but we're genuinely good kids? How do I confront her and ask her to stop?
So
Punch her in the fucking throat. Tell that
I
bitch
kept
to
want
this
you
one
to
stop.
in
know-
just because I have a personal connection to that. Because I think it's unfair for her to say that she smokes because of you guys. She's basically telling her, you're making me kill myself.
Yeah.
Because Like, if she's telling you, I smoke because of you, knowing that it's killing her, and you guys know it's killing her, and, like, basically, I just think it's really fucked up for her to put that on you, to be
Also,
honest.
take this in another way. There
Just-
are
I
plenty
hate
of other ways that are healthy to relieve stress.
Like beating
Yeah.
off.
Masturbating. Yeah, exactly.
Help your mom beat off, and then she'll stop smoking.
Whoa! Alright!
Yo, buy her a dildo.
Beat her dildo.
For me,
Beat her
especially, like, my mom and my stepdad were, like, chain smokers. Like, they smoked all day, every day. And I developed asthma from
I
it.
hate people like this. I don't
Like,
even play
they did
Smash.
it inside the house, and I developed asthma from it, just from secondhand smoke. So I think that parents that, and I am a parent. I think that I have a right to, say this. That I think that parents that, do that aren't being they're not thinking about. They're thinking about themselves first, like smoking in front of their children. Like, I think parents that like go outside to smoke, good. Like, you guys, you're good. If you want to smoke, go outside. But smoking in front of your child is so selfish. Like, you're causing them health problems later on in life. So.
Ah!
Really, it's one of those things where you just need to approach her in a serious manner and sit her down and say, hey, I'm trying to run, but I ain't trying to run from that smoke. So you need to stop. And at the same time, just think about it. Don't you want to be there when I fuck up a girl and get her pregnant and you can see
Yeah.
me?
And you should tell her, like, seriously, if you're having a heart-to-heart with her about what I said about that it's not fair for her to put that on you guys.
Yo,
I
that
feel
dude
like
was
that's more. I
mad.
feel like that's more of a joke, not serious.
Well, I know, but even if you joke like that, it could have an effect on you over time. Because if you say it enough times, like, people are gonna start believing it.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god.
Yeah, why do you immediately throw a red shell at me? That's not fair, man.
Because I'm trying to pass you.
Well, you could ask me to slow down.
I'm trying to pass you.
Would you have slowed down though?
I'm a
Mo?
black-
I would
man trying to
have.
cross
I
me.
would have. As long as I'm
Really?
ahead of Nathan, I would have. Yeah.
Oh shoot. You know
Why
what?
do you hate me so much? I didn't do anything to you.
Because you
Next
get so
time-
butthurt when I
Nathan
beat you,
soda.
dude.
I'm not
I got
butthurt.
Nathan soda. Nathan soda. Mo, come back.
Can't be too serious
Okay,
about
okay. Wait, why'd you throw it?
life. You can,
Cause you hit me.
to an extent. Yo, young Cappy felt. See, you notice how I don't get disconnected from this?
Can we get the next question, please?
Next question says, how do you
Oh,
talk to
right.
people who are very different from you? I feel like I'm too different to talk to people like I have a different mentality than most people, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so shy. By different,
just
I
happened?
mean like what people usually have conversations about, like drinking and buying stuff and go to bars, whereas I like to go to the park and relax
damn
and
it.
think about the universe. And in the additional, it put, is it okay to choose to not be in a relationship ever? I've never been in a relationship before, and to be honest, I wanted to stay like that. Like, yeah, totally. If you don't want to be in a relationship, then you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you.
Yo, as long as you love your hand, that's all that matters.
Okay.
I mean, look, just talk to
Oh
people.
my god, the connection.
Like, if they say, yo, I like to get drunk. Yo, I like to think. Boom.
Oh, it's connection. Why do I keep doing that?
Look at my dude slow dancing. He's slow dancing.
Oh, that was nice.
Um,
Bro, his connection is bad.
I've now vetted up to number 35. Summer, just so you know. I vetted questions up to number 35, just so you know.
Alright, I'm only at question 9 right now.
I'm just letting you know.
Frosted Flames in the chat. Says,
Wow.
Just swallow their juices.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Go to another question, Summer.
Next question. I'm in college,
Yeah.
and I have no friends here. I talk to people in a few of my classes, but we don't talk outside of class, and I'm too nervous to ask them to hang out. I sit in my dorm or in the library most of the time to ignore the fact that although I'm surrounded by people, I'm still alone. How do I make friends? And then the additional, they put there are a few kids from my high school that go here, but we don't have any classes together. There's also a girl that I like that's in one of my classes I see around campus occasionally. We've talked once before, and we
Bro.
were going to study, but that ended up falling through. She is beautiful, and I really like her, but again, I'm too nervous to talk to her. But the important thing isn't her, it's making friends. So how do I go about making them?
Oh crap.
I mean, Let's talk.
I want you
You
to
just
know.
gotta talk to people. That's all it is. You just gotta talk. You gotta take that first step.
You have
And
to
you say
bite the
you-
bullet on like being nervous because the worst thing that's gonna happen, they're gonna say they're just gonna ignore you or they're just not gonna be interested, and who cares? Just if that's the case, then they weren't worth it in the first place. So I think a lot of people, the reason why people are apprehensive about making friends and stuff is their fear of rejection. So
Like, of course, it's gonna be awkward the first time you talk to anybody because you don't know them. But you
Yeah.
just have to like keep talking, and eventually you get comfortable
All right,
enough
Mo.
and
All right,
you're
Mo.
yourself around them.
I'm the only
oh no,
one.
Nappy, no, I'm sorry. Okay, good. I didn't
All
get
right,
you.
Mo. All right, Mo. You
I'm
know,
actually
I
by
thought we were-
myself.
Thought we
so-
had a truce. You didn't want me to fucking hit you with shells, and that's what you do. All right.
I'm by myself, man.
Yeah. Step one is you have to go and speak to the person. That's it. If you ever want to be friends with someone, you want to reach out to somebody, then you have to step forward and say something. It's never going to happen unless that person just ends up being head over heels in love with you and just can't see themselves without you, and they just want to speak to you. You know, step one, if you want to be friends with somebody, go talk to them. Be friends with them. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like Summer said, the first time is always going to be the most awkward, but after that, it won't be
Yeah,
bad.
it doesn't matter who you talk to. It's always gonna be awkward because you don't know them,
Yeah.
and that's why you talk to them to get to know them.
Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to that chick, that's the same. We've had so many people ask that same question over and over again. I think that's like the third time we read
Yeah.
that tonight. How do I talk to a girl? How do I talk to a? We're
You
gonna give you the
just
same
talk.
answer every time.
I know, but the
actually really
reason
shitty
why
at talking to
I
people.
kept those in is just because, some of their situations were unique, so I didn't know if, like, we wanted to, like, elaborate on their specific situations. So that's why I kept those in there. So I just want to let you know that there might be a couple more like that.
Next question.
Okay, question 10. Short and sweet. How do I get over someone that had turned me down? You just move on.
Eat
Yeah,
ice
find
cream.
somebody else.
Food.
Uh,
Taco
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bell.
hobby,
for
Ronald.
me, like, the reason, like, how I get over someone or over rejection is just by talking to more people. Different
Gotta get a
people.
distraction.
Yeah,
Like,
just
distraction.
dedicate your time.
Play
to
video
things.
games,
Play
hang out with
video
your
games.
friends, whatever.
I eat a lot of food.
Beat your meat. Tacos and masturbation get you so much further in life
Yes,
than
there
you
you
think.
go. That is the best.
They're at the
part, man.
same time.
That's what we kind of
Right there,
Nathan.
there,
You know,
there. Every time I
tacos
talk,
and,
every
tacos
time
and
he talks,
masturbation.
it reminds me of
tacos
that.
and so like tacos. Wow.
Yo, I'm actually on my own. This is really sad.
That's what it.
Are you really?
Tragic.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just Team USA versus Lonely Canada.
Land
The
of
one guy that showed up.
Why is it lonely?
USA.
Because I'm the only Canadian
USA.
on the other team.
Wait.
But
and
no,
it's
for
a
real.
team full of Americans.
The answer is just get a hobby, find new friends, talk it off, walk it off. Next question, Summer.
Question 11. My girlfriend doesn't like my best friend and gets really jealous whenever I talk to her. My girlfriend said she hates my friend and I don't want to lose my best friend or my girlfriend. Can you please help me out? I want to keep both of them, but I feel like I will have to give up one. If you have any advice on how I can keep them both, even if that's possible, it would be appreciated.
3-way.
No,
They have to learn to love each other, and what better way to do that than through orgasms?
Oh my god.
So when I first heard that, I was thinking
Right.
I was thinking that maybe, like, if you've been friends with this girl for a long time and you've only been with this person for, a few months or whatever, then that person should have known that, you were friends with this girl, and if they were uncomfortable with it then they should have never gotten with you. So, like, for me, like, when you meet someone and you want to be with them, like, you're with them for them, like, you don't then want to change them afterwards. So, alright, I guess this is Jamie advice night. Okay, so then,
Kind of letting you finish. You didn't really.
You that gave me
finish
the
I'm gonna let
$100.
Being
I'm gonna let you
considerate.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I don't think that. Thanks, Jay. I don't think that's necessarily like changing them. It's one person, not them. But I think it's one of those things where you need to just tell her, like, hey, this is my friend. You don't have to like her, but I'm not gonna stop being friends with her just because of you. So it's like either you need to find some sort of middle ground where your girlfriend can be understanding, and if anything, you need to set a precedence where it's like, at the end of the day, you're not gonna delegate who and who isn't my friends, whom and who aren't. I don't know what the fucking grammar is. Are my friends, So get over it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
bananas.
And what I think the one piece of this that we're missing is why doesn't your girlfriend like your friend?
Yeah.
I think it probably has to do with jealousy. That's
Yeah.
what I was. That was my first impression when I heard the question. So, and
does
if
your
that's
girlfriend think that you're more interested in your friend than her?
Like
That's
if they
the
were, they
case.
wouldn't be with you.
Exactly. Three-way. I'm telling you.
Oh crap!
Crap.
Wow. I just fucked up.
I just saw that though.
Put him on blast.
Yeah,
Oh
lightning
my
in 8th
God.
place.
Stop with the fucking lightning. Jesus Christ.
I take
Nice
full credit for
question!
that.
Alright, next question. My mother has a boyfriend. They fight all the time, and most of the time I keep quiet to him about the things he did to my mother. Not going into details, but it's some heavy stuff. But a few weeks ago, we went over to his house to bring his dog to him, and when he called my mother's name, I snapped. I walked to him and said to him, "What the fuck did you just say?" He snapped at me and even pushed me and tried to hit me. You think after all this shit, my mother would have ended the relationship and moved on. But the next week he was already home and I don't know what to do. Should I forgive him so that my mother can be happy with him even though he tried to hit his girlfriend's son? Or do I never forgive him and always have that tension between us? Thanks for listening.
Tell your mom this guy's a fucking dick and he tried to hit me.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally have experience with this because my mom is in a relationship with this guy who she's been with for years. And
Fucking dick.
I thought he was cool at first, but you know, they fought all the time. He's fucking kicked her out. They've basically hit each other, and I've tried telling my mom, I'm like, you can't be with this person. He keeps hurting you and hitting you, and it's not a healthy relationship. And you know, she would always be like, yeah, you're right, but she wouldn't do anything about it. You know, I think the situation with my mom is like she's complacent with where she is, that she's not trying to get better than what she deserves.
Yeah.
And it's really frustrating because I've been trying to tell her for years since I was in high school, and even now, that like it's not a good, healthy relationship. And she will just tell me, yeah, you're right, but she won't do anything. So I can understand the
Unfortunately, it's like
frustration.
they have to make the decision for themselves. Like this, it is, even though you're involved in their life, it is their life.
Yeah, it is
You know?
their decision.
Bend that guy over and eat his ass.
Okay.
Teach him a lesson.